See, there's a whole lot of things that I ain't got the time for. And that's because PTSD is like conjunctivitis. You couldn't handle the things that I saw. I know guys that beat the machine, but they're not doing it for a high score. And just like Tekken, every cat wants to be king, but you gotta be ready to fight law, and that's what. Because anytime that you do serve, it's time you'll never get back. But let's keep it a stack. When a young black boy dies from violence, he literally ends up a stack. But leaving a hood ain't easy. And that's why I'm still here on the strip, like a Brazilian wax. But you see, a gun is just like gum disease. And I'll tell you why that's a fact. Because it starts with teeth in the clip and then ends up names on a plaque. I know guys that were chasing the bag. But now because of two straps, got to carry that weight on the back. But you see, when I talk to these kids, I ask them one question. What do you get from being a shooter? It's like that weight loss show. Fam, you can end up the biggest loser. Because having a big head is like my wife and kids. I mean, everyone sees you're a junior. But the truth is, you're sunk in place, trying to get out like Daniel Kaluuya. But you see, life just isn't fair. I'm from a place where you got to deal with blood on your plate due to the fact beef isn't rare. And just like dandruff, I've seen guys start flaking. But that's not the way we're conditioned here. It's all about changing your mindset. I'm just being upfront. If you live fast and furious, don't be surprised when you die wrecked. I've never gone to an optician. But the last time I checked, the aim of the game is to blow and see more bands on a live set. Now the aim of the game is progression. Never go back or take any side steps. The one thing Billie Jean showed us is eventually you're going to get where you're going, even if that means taking a light steps. No, but allow me to digress. Because if we're talking stunting, I've never been 1-2 like a mic check. I'm from a place where guys flex arms. And I'm not talking a bicep, the same place where you got a stomach pain, but that's just something to digest, you see. I come from a place where they fire rounds. And these days I'm seen as a missionary, but I don't take things lying down. Pause. See, I don't come from a quiet town. I'm from a place where the guys smoke loud, and the PCs often come through and shut it down. I mean, people claim to be woke, but I don't think they get it. I know so many guys on lockdown that made me realize that prison's the real pandemic, because police be targeting blacks. But the difference with this pandemic is there ain't no masking the facts. I know guys that were serving coke, but just like sugar-free Pepsi, a jury gave them the max. So don't think it's a joke. Growing up, I had to be sharp, because being blunt can lead you to smoke. It was literally sink or swim, and your rep couldn't keep you afloat. And as you can see, I swam. Because if we're talking luck, it's evident man had a few good strokes, but you know what's messed up? The way that the naked truth gets dressed up. I'm from the place where everyone's down, but nobody's next up. And just like a tank top, you see guys wear bare arms and vest up. And that's got man raging. Why do we only clock change through daylight savings? The system's giving out years, and that's something you got to take in. So just because you jumped on a wave, it don't mean that it's all plain sailing. Because I've seen man die for their pride. I know guys that ain't religious, but believe in an eye for an eye. Now you gotta be willing to back your words, because most guys ain't letting it slide. Realize I'm letting you know that you can't disguise and hide. See, I'm not trying to be like nobody else. Understand that I'm just trying to be me. That's the reason I don't act up. Because I'm from a place where guys carry pumps. I don't make you pay for the gas like BP, but it's ironic because now I'm sailing. But still drowning in knowledge that only the deep sea, and these days I'm more than happy. I mean, I'm literally over the moon like E.T. Because I've learned that all you got to do is believe in yourself and watch your plans work out like a PT. Because trust me, I've been through a madness. And I've learned that you can't never fold. Just play with the cards you were handed. Because when you've got that automatic drive, you'll find success to be standard. But with success comes haters, so watch all the people you hang with. Because just like Wi-Fi, you get strength from the people you band with. And that stuff gets deeper. So anyone blocking your goals should never be seen as a keeper. See, growing up, I had to be bold. So anytime I fell off, I came out wigging like alopecia. And it's good that I learned how to listen. Because being deaf in the hood only gets you a meet with a reaper. But it's all part of the process. You see, I'm all about action, but never been one for the showbiz. You see, I'm out here trying to get Jay-Z money. And some might see that as hopeless, but I'm going to stay focused on bread until I'm in the same spot that Hove is. I'll leave it there, man.